MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball brings us to the great state of Florida and Marlins Park in Miami. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game series between the Chicago Cubs and the Miami Marlins. It's Marlins Baseball, and it comes your way next. Caleb Smith is on the mound for Game 2. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, we're looking at a real solid starting pitcher right here. You take a look at that ERA, anywhere between 3.5 and 4. But I'll tell you what he does know how to do. He knows how to get people out, and he can minimize the damage. He knows how to control the running game. He does a lot of things right. And if he does all those things, expect a real solid performance in this one.
Here's Ben Zobrist now, and we are set for baseball here this evening. And here is strike one call to the 37-year-old veteran up there. 0-1. Guys, this Marlins ball club, as they begin play here tonight, they did get the win last time out, but it hasn't been the best week for them as they've won just twice in their last 6 tries.
Yeah, Matty V. Hey, D-Row, talk about a team that's scuffling right now. I had a chance to talk to the manager before the game. He's not happy. The players aren't happy.
Yeah, and just a malaise has kind of come over this clubhouse. We had a chance, like you said, to walk through it a little bit. The boys are not jumping around. This is a big game today.
Smith has made a name for himself as a starter that simply misses the barrel of the bat. He rarely allows a large number of hits, and he does a pretty good job at keeping the ball in the ballpark when the hitters do make contact. Zobrist with a 1-2 count now. Temperature here at the park tonight, a comfy 72 degrees at first pitch. Takes this the other way to right, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Batting second, the center fielder, number 5, Albert.
And now
Almora.
Here's the versatile outfielder Albert Almora Jr. First chance for him here after appearing as a pinch hitter in the game last night. Here's the first pitch to him. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one. Zobrist gets his lead at first, nobody out. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. And set up behind the dish is Eric Summersgill as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
You know what, Dan? I'm always baffled when Eric Summersgill's behind the dish because he has a tendency to favor one side of the plate.
You know, that's one of the things I think pitchers get a little bit frustrated with the E-train at times. It's like, hey, if you're going to give me that inside quarter, give it to me, but don't keep moving the dish around on me all game.
The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. With that, a look at the Cubbies starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, Matty, the guy I'm here to see is Big Chris Bryant. His batting average is on the rise right now. And if you look at his last 10 games, you know why. He's hitting over 350 in that span. So he's found his groove. He's hitting just about everything right now.
So a runner at first with 1 out now. And into bat next, former National League MVP Chris Bryant. First pitch on its way. Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
The 1-0 misses for the second ball. Runners on first with 1 down. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Hey, you get 2-0, your eyes light up, but you're sitting in one spot, and he obviously didn't get it right there. But he still finds himself in a 2-1 count, ready to do some damage.
Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. The 2-2. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Sierra's under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Here's Javier Baez. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only 1 score. First pitch of the at-bat. And he lays off there 1-0. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Baez carries a batting line a little over the 260 mark. The 1-0 is a fastball that misses.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
Hit hard to the right. Foul. A runner on first with 2 away. Cubs shortstop with a 3-1 count. Anthony Rizzo would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Guerrero on the move. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. Cubs strand 1. Now the Marlins will see what they can do. No score. John Lester is on the mound for the Cubs in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's really struggled lately. ERA over 5 in his last 3 starts, so he's going to have to really improve on that one. Too many base runners, too many hits, and too many walks. He needs to get off to a good start and maybe throw up a 0 in the first inning.
Here's Starlin Castro. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Starlin.
Now the first pitch here from Lester. 0-1 the count. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they come in playing reasonably well of late, though they have dropped their last 2 in a row.
Yeah, guys, dropping yesterday was a heartbreaker without question. But you know what? You find a way. You show up to the yard today, you get out of the cab, and you watch countless hours of video, and you try and formulate a game plan to get this back to 500. 1-1 to start the road trip, and you're moving in the right direction.
The 1-1 is a ball below the zone. Count is even at 2-2 to Starlin Castro. Here's Lester now on 2-2. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
Looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a pitch that far outside isn't going to tempt anyone to swing.
And it's fouled away. Again, he sends it out of play. And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase him. He doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
Standing in now, Magneuris Sierra, as Lester jumps ahead of him here with strike 1. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. pause and the 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
These last 2 guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
A runner at first with no outs here. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
That was another good pitch and a tough call that could have gone either way. He couldn't get him to bite on it again, so the count's gone from 0-2 to 3-2.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Time now for a glance at the Marlins lineup card in this one. Who do you have your eye on, Ben?
No doubt. One guy worth focusing on, El Toro, Pedro Alvarez. He's hitting over .350 versus left-handed pitching this season, and that's what we're looking at today. If those numbers hold true, he could be in for a huge performance.
So coming to the plate, Brian Anderson. He was responsible for both of his club's runs batted in last night's ball game. First offering on its way. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. Castro leads off first with 1 away. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get 2. One there. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn 2, and it gets him out of the inning. Nothing in the Miami first. We played an inning in South Florida. No score on the show. Anthony Rizzo stands in now, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning.
Rizzo.
Here's the first pitch to him. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. Popped him up. Rojas calls for it. And that's the first out of the inning.
Check out the Miami Marlins on defense.
The catcher,
at first base, Pedro Alvarez, former #2 overall pick out of Vanderbilt University. Not known for his glove, big time power though. That's why he finds himself in the lineup.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And stepping up to hit next, the catcher Wilson Contreras. First pitch coming. Here it is. Grounded down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Fastball, and he has to bend out of the way of that one.
One of the things every pitcher wants to do is make sure that those hitters aren't very comfortable up there. See how he runs this hard one in right here? That's a pitch you just want to try to get a hitter to move his feet a little bit.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
Into the box now, Kyle Schwarber. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. 268 the average for him coming in. 1 home run and 3 driven in. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Good waste pitch. 1-2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
A bouncer to the left side. Riddle has it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Cubs are down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. In now is Pedro Alvarez. Set to lead off the home half of the second.
The first baseman, Pedro Alvarez.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Hit hard down the line. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. And the Marlins have something cooking. It's a leadoff double.
He just smoked this ball right down the line. Take a look here. Hard to tell if it was fair or foul in real time, but you can see it flies right over the bag. Ump was all over it and made a great call.
So striding forward now, Jorge Alfaro. And he'll hit with a chance to push across the game's first run.
Yeah, great RBI opportunity here, but at the very least, he needs to find a way to advance that runner to third. Small things like that in a tight game can make a big difference.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that's high for a ball. 1-0. Ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Alvarez leads off second with nobody out. Count even at 2-2 to the Marlins catcher. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt, and he makes the throw to first. Alfaro is retired, and there's 1 away.
So here's how the Chicago Cubs are positioned defensively. Let's take a look at catcher Wilson Contreras. This guy's got one of the best arms in the game. Think Gary Sanchez, but in the National League. Nobody wants to attempt stealing bags on this guy, and brings a powerful bat to the lineup.
Stepping into the box, Miguel Rojas. He had a couple of hits in that ball game last night. First pitch of the at-bat. Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. Rojas is unlike many of today's hitters in the sense that he doesn't have a lot of swing and miss in his approach at the plate. More often than not, he gets contact, and I'm sure that makes him a frustrating hitter to face from a pitcher's standpoint.
You know, he takes his chances when he has count leverage. Without question, 1-0, 2-0, you'll see this guy try and get nasty a little bit, but he stays within himself. He knows what his strengths are, and he tries to drive the ball right back where it came from.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Schwarber sprinting after it, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. At the plate, JT Riddle. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. He's set. Here it comes. Fastball just misses. That's ball one. Bottom of the second here with no score. Fouled away. Ready with the 1-1. And he fouls this one off. Here's the 1-2. Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
Fouled off. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday Night Baseball after this. Next to hit will be the pitcher, John Lester, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one.
John Lester.
Pitch on the way. A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Cubs pitcher at the plate, trailing with a 1-2 count. Misses. Ball 2. The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Full count here. Here comes the pitch. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number 1.
Now, I know he struck out there, but for a pitcher, that's a pretty solid at-bat. Anytime you can make an opposing pitcher out there work and throw quite a few more extra pitches, that's a quality AB in my book.
Here's Jason Hayward now. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Here's the first pitch to him. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1. Third inning, no score to this point. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
The count now at 2-1. Now the pitch. That's ball 3-1 now.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order is coming up right behind him.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Guerrero has it in his tracks, and that's the second out of the inning. Stepping up now, Ben Zobrist. He singled to open up the ball game.
Not an easy thing to do when you're in the leadoff spot, but that was a good piece of hitting in his first at bat, an opposite field base hit, which leads me to believe that this guy's going to cover both sides of the plate.
0-1.
And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Gabby Guerrero. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Here comes the first pitch. Well hit to right, but that's a foul ball. Now Lester's 0-1. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, 1 away.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks, and now he's looking like he could put up similar numbers in this one.
Coming to the plate now, the pitcher for the Marlins, Caleb Smith. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
These are the at-bats that can just flat out frustrate you. You go up there with a plan to work the count, and now you find yourself down 0-2, scratching your head because every quadrant's open for the pitcher now.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Marlins pitcher. Ready on 1-2. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Starlin Castro. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. First delivery to him on the way. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Schwarber going back on it. A leap, but he can't get it. It's off the wall. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
You could hear the solid contact all the way up here. And I thought we were going to have our first run of the game right there. Gets all the way to the fence, but it stays in the park. So he'll have to be okay with a double.
Into the box, Magneuris Sierra, as he'll take one on the inside corner at the knees. It's strike 1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. The 0-1 offering. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Rolled slowly to first. To his right, Rizzo. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. 3 innings in the books. Still no score on the show. Striding in, Albert Almora as we begin the top of the fourth.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out.
Now batting, third base.
Settling in now, Chris Bryant. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
He'll take this in without much trouble, and 2 are gone here to start the fourth. Digging in, Javier Baez. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Here's the first pitch to him. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Now a swing and a deep drive to left. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A solo home run there for Javi Baez. Home run number 3 here in the early going, and the Cubs are on the board first, 1-0.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and into bat next, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Anthony Rizzo. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. Rizzo swings the bat and throws from the left side and stands in at 6'3". He's currently on a 1-year deal, so he stands to be a free agent at the end of this season.
Hey, this guy has been an absolute solid player his entire big league career, and I expect him to have a ton of suitors come this offseason.
Changeup just off the black, and it's 2-1. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. And he misses again, ball 3.
He's had command of his pitches all day, hasn't walked a soul, but we find ourselves in a 3-ball count here. Want to see how aggressive he gets in the zone.
The 3-1. He pulls this one into right. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one-hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Rizzo stands at second with 2 gone. Contreras in front, 2 balls and no strikes.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching him.
The 2-0. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one, but that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
And he gets the call there, 3-1.
It'll be interesting if he comes in the zone aggressively again here. With the base open, he doesn't have to.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Chopped toward the second baseman. Castro gloves it. Off balance throw. Gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. Cubs are on the board first thanks to this solo home run. Bottom of the fourth coming up. It's now 1-0 Chicago. Leading off the inning, Brian Anderson. And they'll need him to get something going here.
The right fielder, Brian.
He's ready. Here's the first
Anderson.
offering. A swing and a ground ball to third. Bryant is up with it. And there's one down now.
Now batting.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Pedro Alvarez. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
Now the 1-0 is taken, strike one. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Changeup called a strike, and he comes back even at 2-2. And it's fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Ripped down the line. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. And he's in there easily at second with a one-out double.
He's been making it look real easy out there. 2 at-bats, 2 doubles. They might want to think about pitching around him the next time he steps in because he looks locked in for this one.
In now, Jorge Alfaro, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Now Lester's 0-1, grounded up the first baseline. Lester's 2-0 home. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the second game of this series.
Standing in now, Miguel Rojas, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1.
This guy's been on cruise control as we head into the middle innings of this one. And one of the big factors why, how about 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes?
Outside at 94, 1 ball and 1 strike. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. That's a base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there.
Third baseman.
There's a lot of moving parts in some guys' swings. It usually takes them a month or so to get it ironed out.
And next to the plate will be J.T. Riddle, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. 2 men on, 2 away here in the fourth. Ready with the 1-0. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Outside, 3-0 now. Ready with the 3-0. 3-1.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Now at the plate, Gabby Guerrero, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. 1-0. Lays off 1-0. Ball and a strike.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Here's the 1-1. Hit out towards second. Throw on to first will be in time, and the Marlins can't cash in here, and that ends the inning. Marlins leave all 3. They still trail 1-0. Kyle Schwarber. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Kyle Schwarber.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
Oh, that's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, that's the life of an umpire.
Now the 2-0 home is swung on and missed. Strike 1.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup. So if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
Strike taken up in the zone. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Riddle has it cleanly, and the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away.
The pitcher, John.
So here now is the pitcher, John Lester. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Yeah, Matty, he's very late on that first pitch. I got to think he was guessing off speed.
1 run on 3 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Swung on and missed.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
Fouled away. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Fastball at the knees, maybe even below the knees, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, right fielder, Jason.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the multi-gold glover Jason Hayward. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Laid off, but a called strike as that caught the outside. And he misses with it, 1-1. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. 1 run on 3 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Counts even to Hayward, 2 balls and 2 strikes. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Here's another 2-2. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. Cubs are down in order. They lead it 1-0. Welcome back to Miami as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. No, they have not scored yet, but they have been successful in running up the pitch count, something they feel will eventually pay dividends on the scoreboard as the starter gets tired and they are forced to go to the bullpen. For now, they're sticking to the plan.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Neil Walker will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now this is on the ground for Baez. It's short. Throw just does beat him to the bag, as that was pretty close. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Starlin Castro. First pitch of the at-bat. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
That's a tough pitch right there. Curveball, kind of front hip. Your first move is to bail a little bit, kind of not want to get hit by that pitch. I can totally understand him taking that first strike.
1-1 to the Marlins leadoff hitter. Popped up. Rizzo over to his left, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Now Lester deals the 1-2, and he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
Into the box now, Magneuris Sierra runs up and gets this one down. And he will make it to the bag, a step ahead of the runner, and that ends the inning. So they breeze through this half of the inning. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. It's the Cubs 1 and the Marlins nothing. Back now for the start of the 6th inning, and we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Cubs lineup with manager Joe Madden.
Eliezer Hernandez takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 57, Eliezer Hernandez.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Ben Zobrist. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Pulled toward right center field. Anderson is in pursuit. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
The center fielder, number
Ready
5.
for another shot now. Albert Almora. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And now a pitch on the way. In there, 0-1. Hernandez, a right-hander who stands an even 6 feet. He's a second-year big leaguer. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And now the Marlins bullpen will swing into action as a lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. The 1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. Almora with an even count, 2-2. 1 out, nobody on. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
Wow, that's the case right there where a pitcher knows this guy's up there and he's in swing mode. That pitch wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he still swung at it.
Digging in once again, Chris Bryant. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit back up the middle. Gloved by Castro. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. But they're on top 1-0. Stepping in, Brian Anderson. A matchup with John Lester now to lead off the inning.
Brian Anderson.
Now the first pitch here from Lester. No balls and 1 strike.
You pull a fastball like that, you got to tell yourself to slow it down a little bit, play more gap to gap, and keep that front shoulder square pointed towards the pitcher. That'll keep everything on plane.
Behind 0-2 now. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. The 1-2. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Breaking ball called just a bit low.
What a great battle to start this inning. What a great job by the leadoff hitter. He knows that this pitcher's starting to get up there in pitches. The manager's starting to get restless. Let's see if we can knock him out and get into that bullpen.
3-2, full count. Lined hard toward right center. But this will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out.
Boy, talk about hitting into some rough luck. That was an absolute bullet to the outfield that gets caught, and he would have represented a tying run.
Into the box, Pedro Alvarez. Lifted down the line in left. Bryant in foul ground. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. At the plate, Jorge Alfaro. He hits with two away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. Here it comes. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. Bases are empty here with two men out. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. Swings through it for strike number 2. That's it to short. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 7 in a row he's set down now as the side is retired. Miami down in order. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Welcome back to South Florida. Getting set for the 7th now with the Cubs out in front. And before the inning gets underway, let's get a look at our game summary to this point. Digging in to try it again, Javier Baez. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Slider bends into the middle of the strike zone, taken for a strike.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the break, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
Hard hit ball to second. And a reach, but he can't get there as it falls.
Sometimes you just got to trust your hands. That pitch probably wasn't even in the zone, and he was able to fight it off for a base hit.
Rizzo.
In now, Anthony Rizzo, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Here comes the 0-1. Line toward right center. And this is going to find the alley as he might have himself his second double of the ball game. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Finally, they show some signs of life. These guys have been swinging the bats like they're underwater or something. Got a single and a double, and now they've got runners on second and third. We'll see if they can cash them in.
Stepping in now, Wilson Contreras. He swings and grounds it to short. And that'll just elude his outstretched glove for a base hit. And the second runner will stop at third, and they're at the corners now with nobody out.
Well, they already had the lead, but that extra run makes a huge difference. Even if it's only psychological, the pitcher knows when he steps out there that he has a little bit of wiggle room to work with.
Ready for another chance? Kyle Schwarber. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Well, you know, giving up 3 straight hits is bad enough, but now it looks like he's starting to nibble a little bit. It's hard not to when you're getting hit, but you don't want to put yourself in bad counts.
One and one to Schwarber. The 1-1 is fastball taken high for a ball.
Amazing he was able to lay off in this situation. Your eyes light up when you get something above the belt, especially with a man on third base.
And the pitch on 2-1. This is line to left. Guerrero has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And that one just not deep enough, so they'll wisely hold him at third with 1 out in the inning now.
Lester.
Stepping in, John Lester, and he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. First offering on its way. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
First and third, you know he's going to do everything he can on the mound to roll up a double play ball. On the other side, he's got to be looking for a mistake up in the zone that he can drive in the air and pick up a sac fly at the very least.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute and hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this thing.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Has a look, now the pitch. And he won't offer it that. Too high, 1-2. This is hit softly to third. And that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit. And he is safe at the plate, and the lead is now 3-0.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Adam Conley comes on to pitch here with 1 man gone in the top of the 7th.
Adam Conley.
Into the box now, Jason Hayward, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Fastball misses badly there, and he's behind 2-0.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
And it's 2 balls and no strikes to Jason Hayward. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with 1 away.
Second base.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, Dero, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
There's a fastball right down Broadway, taken for a strike. The 0-1 delivery. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Contreras at third. Lester over at second. Hayward is over at first with one away. Another 0-2 home. And this is swung on and missed. A huge out there as the bases will stay loaded with 2 away now.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Into the box, Albert Almora, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
He's got a chance to ring up back-to-back Ks here, and that would be huge in this situation.
Here's the 0-2. Grounded softly down the line toward first, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2.
Got to believe the pitcher and catcher understand the fact that he's covering away, and he's covering way away. Don't be shocked if he comes in with something.
To 1-2 now. The set and the 1-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Ready with the 1-2. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one. So they do strike for 2, but it could have been much worse as they strand the bases loaded. Time to get up and stretch here in Miami. Cubs lead it 3-0. Digging in and looking for more, Miguel Rojas. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Ball 1. And he takes ball 1. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now. And that's in there. 2-1.
That is a pro pitch right there. 2-0 curveball for a strike. You make those kind of pitches, you'll be around for a long time.
In there. 2-2. Lazy fly ball out to center field, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey, excellent job right there, leading off the inning with a base hit. We got to keep this line moving. We cannot stop. Nobody can make an out. We have to find a way to put 2 men, maybe 3 men, put some pressure on this defense.
Standing in now, JT Riddle. Breaking pitch is swung on and hit fouled over to the right side. It was a walk in his last trip. Ready with the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. The 0-2 pitch. Another one sent foul. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball. Well, pitch count will become a factor here in the 7th. He's about to hit 100 for the game.
Yeah, Matty V, that magic number in today's game is about 100 pitches, and this next pitch will be pitch number 100. Dero, he's been sailing along pretty easily so far in this one.
Yeah, he's given him some serious depth in this one. For him to get into the 7th inning allows the manager a lot of leeway, whether he wants to go to his bullpen or not.
On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
It's hard to do anything with a pitch like that that's below the zone. And if you do anything with it, most of the time, this will be the result. A double play on a good pitch down in the zone.
In now, Gabby Guerrero. As he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Might have thought about it here, but he lays off the breaking ball inside. It's even at 1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
2-1.
Can't connect there. It's 2-2.
Boy, he's been great in this one. He's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
Now a changeup hit on the ground to shortstop. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Nothing doing for the Marlins. They trail in this one 3-0. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Austin Bryce has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Now pitching and batting in the 8th spot, number 37, Austin Bryce. Now playing lefty and batting 9.
In now,
number
Chris
55,
Bryant.
John Birdie.
From the stretch, a ball and no strikes. In there, and it's even at 1.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
The 1-1 in front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. Now the payoff pitch home. And he popped him up. And the 8th will start with a bang, as this should be extra bases. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one.
The batter, number 9,
Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he was staring at his last at bat right there, or probably his last at bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one, but he's able to get it done.
Hey, better late than never. And I'm sure when he walked into that batter's box right there, he's thinking this very well could be my last AB of this game. So if I'm going to keep this streak alive, going to have to do it right now.
Javier Baez will stride in again, and you can bet he'd love to do again what he did back in the 4th. A solo home run here that's been the only long ball of the game so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now the fastball is swung on and missed. Bryant stands at second with no outs. The 0-2 home. This is skied into short left center. Calling for it. Birdie. One down. And the runner not tagging will retreat to second base. Riding in once again, Anthony Rizzo. He came across to score after doubling in his last at bat. He's set, and the pitch. Right down Broadway that time. Strike one. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Rizzo is quickly approaching 200 career homers. Looking to inch closer here. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Behind 0-2 now.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
And he nails him at third. Great throw. 2 out, nobody on. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2.
Hey, great job right there. Anytime you're down 0-2, I think it's a successful at bat if you can work it back to an even count and at least give yourself a chance.
Fouled off. Two balls and 2 strikes to Rizzo. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2. Wilson Contreras would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Three-2 pitch. And take a good look there as this misses for ball 4, and the Cubs have themselves a 2-out base runner.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson Contreras.
Stepping up to the plate, Wilson Contreras. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
Nope.
They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. A ball and a strike now.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Now another 1-2. In the dirt here. And he is in there. They couldn't get him at second. And a bad time for that as the runner takes second here.
Well, the intent there with that 2-strike pitch was obviously to get him to fish for something he couldn't do a whole lot with. But there's the risk that comes with that as well. If you don't execute or your catcher can't handle it very well, you give up free bases.
High and deep to right center. Sierra's in pursuit. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. 1 left for the Cubs, but they're on top by a count of 3-0.
You say you're trying to reach the sky, you can do it, all it takes is time.
Now in the box, John Birdie, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago.
Birdie.
First pitch of the at-bat. Ball 1. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Here's Zobrist now at second. And a good throw gets him one gone. Stepping into the box, Starlin Castro. His dominance continues on the mound, but it seems like he might be running on adrenaline only at this point.
Yeah, he's been so great in this one. You want to see him finish what he started, but you also have to start worrying about things like injuries. He's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, and some guys are just more capable of that than others, but not a lot of good things tend to happen when you've worked as hard as he has in this one.
And Castro's got himself a base hit.
Yeah, he's gotten the outs when he's needed them and seems to be really comfortable pitching from the stretch. Hard to keep that up over several innings, though.
Sierra.
There's Joe Madden up out of the dugout now on his way to home plate, so it looks as though he's going to call for the double switch here. Steve Cishek enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with one out in the inning.
Number 41, Steve Cishek. Now playing first base and batting 8th. Number 13, David Bodie.
Into the box now, Magneuris Sierra, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one. Runner at first here, one man out. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
He offered at that pitch out of the zone there, and I think that's a result of the previous pitch getting called against him. He might feel like he's needing to expand the zone if that's how it's going to be called.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2.
Well, that's a great take there, right there on that slider down and in. That's one of the toughest pitches to lay off of as a hitter. That hard breaking ball coming down and in at the back foot. A tough take on a good pitch.
Working for the punch out and the offering, and he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Into the box, Brian Anderson, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Grounder down the line at third, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up. But that was a nice job of laying off.
And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. Marlins leave one. Still down 3-0. Drew Steckenrider enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
Drew Steckenrider.
Kicking off the top of the 9th, Kyle Schwarber, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. This year against right-handed pitching, Schwarber carries a batting line a little over the 260 mark. Comes set and the 0-1. And he squares up on this one. Deep to straightaway right. Anderson racing back. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo home run for Kyle Schwarber. Second home run early in the year. And with it, the Cubs have moved out in front now 4-0.
Oh, man, he got hurt. His second pitch since coming in, and he serves one up. A reliever's worst nightmare and a big confidence boost to the lineup. Let's see if he can rebound.
So digging in now, David Bodie. And Dan, after that home run, it looks like they might be able to end this losing streak that they've been mired in.
Yeah, and a win at this level feels really good, especially when it's been a while. They're on their way if they can play well the rest of the game.
Here's the first pitch to him. Hard hit ball to short. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Now batting, right fielder.
Ready now, Jason Hayward. No career at bats for him against this particular arm in the past. First delivery to him on the way. And that misses for ball one. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Bases are empty, one man out. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
That curveball is a pitch you have to get on top of, or else it'll take off just like that one did.
All even now, 2-2. One out, nobody on. He pulls this one into right, and a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game.
Now batting, the second baseman, Ben.
Now back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Stepping forward, Ben Zobrist. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
I'm interested to watch this next pitch right here. He got a swing on a high fastball. I wonder if he's going to pull the old Plesac and climb the ladder.
One ball and one strike to the Cubs leadoff batter.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
The 1-1 home. Down the third baseline. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. Gets him swinging. He struck him out.
That's the 3rd time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
Stepping in now, Albert Almora, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Castro onto the grass. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. Cubs tack on another courtesy of this solo home run. Last chance coming up here for the Marlins. It's now 4-0 Chicago. Brad Brock will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season.
Number 29, Brad Brock.
So here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Pedro Alvarez. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a high strike there. 0-1. One and one now the count to the Marlins first baseman.
Tough spot in the game right here. You have a very close call that doesn't go your way. This is when you have to really regroup as a pitcher and go out there and try to make quality pitches.
And it's fouled away.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change. He had to be sitting off speed right there.
And that's going to be high. 2-2 now. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away. The Cubs are into their bullpen now as there are the final numbers for their starter. And he was really in command on the mound throughout the evening.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
Here comes the first pitch. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Waiting on it is Almora, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
Coming to the plate now, Miguel Rojas. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Here comes the first pitch. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Barring any late turnaround, the win would belong to John Lester. And this will be a called strike 2, and trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight.
Hey, as a hitter right here, you can't be leaning out over. I know those first 2 pitches were in the outer half, but nothing saying he can't ride a fastball in right here.
Miami down to their last strike. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and away right here.
Ball 2. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
4-0 the score tonight. The Chicago Cubs took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. John Lester gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter @MLB The Show.